The community of Kikoo Cameroon has historically collected water from local streams contaminated with human and animal waste, resulting in a high incidence of diseases. In 2006, the village contacted Engineers Without Borders with the hopes of constructing a catchment for clean water. The EWB Yale chapter adopted the proposed water distribution project.
My name is Tata Benoit Tumyoy. I'm an engineer, rural engineer. I graduated from the National Advanced School of Public Works, Yaoundé, Cameroon. And I'm a member of Engineers Without Borders Cameroon, and I've been working with the Kikoo Water Project for close to 5 years.
Hi, I'm Parker Collins. I'm a junior in Trumbull, an environmental engineering major, and I joined Engineers Without Borders when I was a freshman.
Hi, my name is Durga. I'm a senior in EWB, and I've been involved since I was a freshman.
Hi, I'm Dana. I'm a senior environmental engineering major in Berkeley, and I've been involved in Engineers Without Borders since my freshman year.
Engineers Without Borders, the national group, mandates that you invest in a community for 5 years, and we have worked in Kikoo since 2006.
The original goal of the project was to construct a gravity-fed water distribution system for Kikoo to provide them with clean and sustainable water. A clean spring was located to act as the source of the community's water. The catchment area around the spring has been designated a protected area. Currently, the distribution system includes an overflow tank, a 20,000-liter primary storage tank, a 12,000-liter secondary storage tank, and 12 public standpipes throughout the community.
We really stress creating something that's sustainable in the community. So the entire water distribution system is gravity fed. There's no filtration, there's no chlorination, there's none of these agents that need to be provided. The water source itself is fine to drink.
At the beginning, it was like complex, a very big project, because at the beginning there was no structure, no storage tank, no standpipe, nothing, and it was like we had to realize that we saw people suffering in the community, they needed our help, and we had to realize all the structures in order to make them, to stop their suffering. So the faster we could do that would have been the best.
I was really excited by the prospect of being part of a project where you're involved all the way from the initial planning and fundraising stages to actually understanding the technology that you're, say, helping to raise funds for, to following up with the community afterwards.
It was very interesting, and it's a neat project. It's something that I didn't know a student chapter, a university chapter could do. Build this, help build really this gravity-fed water distribution system.
In the past some years, people have been sick, too much sick, belly bike, because they do not have a good water to drink. But right now, you people came, Engineers Without Borders. Right now, you people came and give the clean water. I'll be I'm grateful, because right now people are not more sick, the belly bike.
Inwe wolum o no much o we don't o we even we agan formula was a question we don't even pa abeku abe tata question before engineer sa sialem sensible sa yongena abe lo dzebe ikfuni we dzebe yasam ikfuna wo mo kai motion mutum emi engineer a number we le adu tumunza for our who that's we are needing to Jafocom. I will need su last woman we see bad fast room so run it's people basing them for that's where you when that in the you run.
It's really amazing, this partnership that's been created, and how we've been able to help and learn from each other. It's not just a one-sided relationship. It's really a symbiotic thing, and I think that's neat, because we're students who are starting out in this engineering profession, and they're a community in need. And I think coming together and doing something like what we've been doing over the past few years is really cool.
Working with people from different cultural backgrounds, I've worked with engineers without borders, Yale, students from the United States, and amongst those students, there are not only people from the United States. You have people from Singapore, you have people from Italy, you have people from Hong Kong, from China, who have worked in the project. So I've worked with so many people with different cultural backgrounds, and I've learned a lot.
Not just myself, but the students as well realize how important the village involvement is, and how quickly development projects can fall apart if you don't have sufficient village involvement. That's not to belittle the technical side, but to emphasize that there's very important parts of the project involved with the village interaction and the politics going on within villages.
People we work with in Kikoo were just amazing people that you hear so much about, you hear their names, but to put the face to the name and to actually see them is very different.
We are so pleased to see the community starting to take up management of the system, the water distribution system, and the latrine project. It's so important to have ownership for the community, and it brings us great satisfaction to know that our project is something that the community wanted and the community wants to maintain for perpetuity.
And I guess EWB has really been one of my most meaningful experiences in college. It's shown me an entirely new world and how we as students can really make a difference for a group of people.
I feel so great, so happy. So great because I'm happy I have participated to solve the problems of Kikoo. I will not say all of their problems, but the essential problems, which is that of health. Before we started the project of Kikoo, the water project, people were dying because of waterborne diseases. But now, the people of Kikoo, they have water. They are drinking water. The death rate has reduced. People who are suffering from waterborne disease, they have reduced. The number of people have reduced. And everybody is happy. The community is developing. So I'm very grateful. I'm very happy. I think the future is bright for the project of Kikoo.
You are welcome in the name of the Lord. You're welcome in the name of the Lord. I can read you the glory of the Lord. You're welcome in the name of the Lord.
I was thinking about majoring in engineering. Wasn't really sure what that meant or what people could do with engineering. Just thought it was people sitting around calculating all day, but really there's a lot to it. There's a lot to do, and there's a lot of difference that we can make.
It's interesting to see the ways in which relatively simple technology, PVC pipes and concrete, can make a big difference in the real world, and it's exciting to be part of that.
The only thing I can say is just to greet you people in America. Say grateful to what they do to Kikoo people. So I want to thank Mr. Joshua, who brought you people here, and then thank Mr. Dev, and then his group. I want to thank them. Just to pray and God say, may they live well.